Hello everyone and welcome back to the 8th episode of Current Affair. In this series we discuss 10 important questions of current affairs every week. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1. Which is the first country in EU to legalize cannabis at home and for personal use? And your options are A. France, B. Italy, C. Malta, D. Finland. And your answer is C. Malta. For the first time in European Union, Malta has become the first country to legalize cannabis at home and for personal use. Under the new law of Malta, people aged 18 and above will be allowed to have up to 7 grams of cannabis and grow up to 4 plants at home. But consuming cannabis in public remains illegal and punishable by a fine. The new law is set to go to the President for approval. Question number 2. What is the 2021 growth forecast for India as per ADB's recent update? And your options are A. 8.5%, B. 9.7%, C. 10.4%, D. 11.7%. And your answer is B. 9.7%. The Asia Development Bank trimmed its 2021 growth forecast for India to 9.7% from the earlier estimate of 10.0% made in September. However, it left the 22nd growth forecast unchanged at 7.5%. The growth forecast for developing Asia for this year and the next were also slashed to 7.0% and 5.3% in order to reflect risk and uncertainty brought by the new Omicron coronavirus variant. Question number 3. Which sports person has been named as the Times 2021 Athlete of the Year? And your options are A. Simon Biles, B. Kane Williamson, C. Neeraj Chopra, D. PV Sindhu. And your answer is A. Simon Biles. 4-time Olympic medalist Simon Biles was named Times 2021 Athlete of the Year, the Time magazine announced. She had withdrawn for 4 event finals at the Tokyo Olympics, stating reasons of her mental health. However, the 24-year-old managed to earn all around silver and a bronze in balance beam at the Tokyo Olympics. Question number 4. What is the name of the world's first amateur radio satellite? And your options are A. Orbit, B. Oscar, C. Odyssey, D. Orange. And your answer is B. Oscar. Oscar 1 orbiting satellites carrying amateur radio is the world's first non-governmental satellite, first amateur radio satellite. It was launched successfully on December 12, 1961. It was also the first satellite built by a collection of private individuals. Oscar 1 operated for nearly 20 days testing radio reception from space. Question number 5. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited BPCL has collaborated with which institution to produce green hydrogen? And your options are A. BARC, B. ISRO, C. DRDO, D. NSIL. And your answer is A. BARC. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited BPCL has collaborated with Bhabha Atomic Research Center BARC to scale up alkaline electrolyzer technology for green hydrogen. This is the first of its kind initiative to increase renewable energy production and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. At present, electrolyzer plants are imported in India The company plans to achieve net zero emissions by 2040. Question number 6. Log4j vulnerability which was seen in the news is associated with which field? And your options are A. Environment, B. Cybersecurity, C. Artificial intelligence, D. Virology. And your answer is B. Cybersecurity. The Log4j vulnerability is a software flaw as reported by cybersecurity researchers that could allow attackers to have uncontrolled access to a computer system. Dubbed CVE 2021-44228, it could impact several products from those of Apple to Microsoft. US government cybersecurity agency has also issued a warning on the same. The issue was discovered in Microsoft-owned Minecraft. Question number 7. What is the theme of International Universal Health Coverage Day 2021? And your options are A. Sustainable health coverage, B. Leave no one's health behind, invest in health system for all, C. Universal access to health care, D. Equitable and health society. And your answer is B. Leave no one's health behind, invest in health systems for all. Universal Health Coverage Day is observed every year on December 12th. According to UN, this year's theme, Leave No One Behind, when it comes to health, invest in health system for all. Universal Health Coverage Day seeks to renew global effort to ensure that people have access to health care when they need it and progress towards a more equitable and healthy society. Question number 8. What is the status of Bride's whale seen in the news recently? And your options are A. Extinct, B. Least concern, C. Endangered, D. Near threatened. And your answer is C. Endangered. Gulf of Mexico's Bride's whale have been classified as endangered under the Endangered Species Act. They are the only known resident baleen whales in the Gulf of Mexico. With less than 100 individuals left in the population, the carcass of endangered bright whale was washed ashore near the border of Puri and Ganjam district of Odisha. Question number 9. Platform Accountability and Transparency Act (PATA), which was recently in the news, is associated with which country? And your options are A. Russia, B. China, C. USA, D. France. And your answer is C. USA. The USA recently announced a new bill named Platform Accountability and Transparency Act (PATA). The bill establishes new rules which could compel social media platforms to share data with qualified researchers. They are defined as university affiliated researchers pursuing projects that have been approved by the National Science Foundation (NSF). Question number 10. As per a recent report by Reporters Without Borders (RSF), which country is the world's biggest captor of journalists? And your options are A. North Korea, B. China, C. India, D. Afghanistan. And your answer is B. China. A recent report by Reporters Without Borders (RSF) has said China is the world's biggest captor of journalists with at least 127 reporters detained at present. The reporter, titled "The Great Leap Backward of Journalism in China," reveals China's violation against its international commitments to freedom of opinion and expression, At least 10 journalists and only commentators were arrested in 2020 for informing public about the COVID-19 crisis. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. See you in the next video.